the confession of the Alobas, the parents of Mohbad, of course, siblings of Mohbad. This is what the public is pushing for, and they've been pushing for it. And they know also that this is the beginning of the end. That is the reason why they themselves quickly came out to start pushing certain narratives, confessing indirectly. They know that this public is not the kind and type that you will sit down, manipulate them with your emotion, pretending that you're in pain, and then they will bring in money, putting their time, efforts, and then one day, because you think that you do not need their financial support anymore, you don't need their physical efforts anymore, their presence is no longer needed. And then you wake up and sit down and say you do not want to accept any conversation with anybody. This is what you want to do. And that the last time you checked, Mohbad is Aloba. And you now ended your conversation, not even a conversation, because it's not between two people. You ended your speech with curses. Curses. You ended it with it. Say whoever it is that goes against what you are saying, this will become their lot. Whoever it is, and this is a man who was once broke, but became rich through the goodwill of the public. People that had empathy on his son. People that felt that it is not right for him to be broke, for him to walk with his legs, use public transport, live in the same house that he claims he's afraid of. The same house that Mohbad grew in, that he's afraid of living in that house. A lot was provided for him. The same man turned against the public, not knowing that the public have record of certain utterances of his. That he kept on supporting him does not mean that they did not know. But immediately Mohbad's father turned rogue. Things started trembling from different quarters, stumbling right, left, and center, dropping like bombshell. It's quite unfortunate. Previous video, I told you that EFCC and the government and private lawyer is being brought up to deal with what Mohbad's father might think is the final relaxation, enjoyment, of course, to collect his son's revenue, music, catalog, and all of that. It's a serious issue. A lot of people see this as a huge betrayal. A huge betrayal. That is why they need to put in pressure.
Kàn gbé wọn lọ different states, kàn tí wọn mọ́lé fún different states, kàn ṣiṣẹ́ lórí kéèsì. You have spoken well. Tó bá lè gbé wọn.
Exactly. Ọ̀sẹ̀ kan tẹ̀ ti pọ̀ jù. Tó bá fún wọn 3 days, tó tí wọn mọ́lé 3 days, tó mú bàbá Mohbad tó fún 40 reset like 3 times. Ó máa jẹ́wọ́ because kò dá tán tó ń fi gbogbo ẹlẹ́dẹ̀ everybody. Àwa míì ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad gan a ní lè tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ tiwa tàbí a máa wo pé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ níbo ni kéèsì tún dé. Bàbá Mohbad wá
ṣe rántí pa Abọ́sẹ̀dé náà ti sọ nínú statement ẹ̀ pé kọ́lọ́pàá gbé gbogbo àwọn ìyá Mohbad. Yes, thank you Burlington, you're right.
Tó bá gbé gbogbo wọn ìkànnì wọn máa jẹ́wọ́ ipe okay nǹkan báyìí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ o, nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ rẹ bó ṣe rí nìyẹn. Ọkọ̀ fi gbogbo àwa tá a mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ọkọ̀ fi wá sínú òkùnkùn ni, and spirit Mohbad kò jẹ́ káwa náà lè fi justice ilẹ̀ because whenever èmi ṣe pé ó ti pẹ́ tèmi ti wá sọ online wá sọ̀rọ̀ ọwọ́ bàbá Mohbad ti sú mi ni because tó bá ṣe léèlé ni wọ́n máa sọ another thing lọ́la. Èyí wá mẹ́ni tó ń sòótọ́ mọ́nu gbogbo wọn. Bàbá Mohbad tayẹ̀ tún dúró ti gbé ta òpó ń sòótọ́. Ìgbà tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí kọrin òṣì yẹn tó ti ń bú everybody, tó ti ń pe everybody lórúkọ tí ìyá àti bàbá wọn ò sọ wọ́n. Lèmi ti I get fed up. but still téèyàn bá rí Mohbad ní online téèyàn rí fídíò ẹ̀ téèyàn rí bó ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ èèyàn ọkàn èèyàn ní kúrò nínú justice yìí. That's why I came back again like okay if tó bá arrest baba Mohbad tó arrest ìyá Mohbad àti ọmọ burúkú àdúrà yẹn tó bá arrest àwọn mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta tó jẹ́ close blood family ẹ̀ ìkọ́ni wọn máa jẹ́wọ́ mẹ́ kò dá tọkọ jẹ́ kí gbogbo àwa tá ti ṣe wàhálà fún
àti dàróṣà
wọ́n ní dàróṣà ti sá lọ sí somewhere ní níbo ló máa ń lọ yẹn wọ́n ní yẹn ti sá lọ but jẹ̀sẹ̀ wé ìtọ́lẹ̀ tí
kò bá á gbé ìyá wọn sì wà láyé wọn á gbé gbogbo wọn pọ̀.
tó bá arrest wọn yẹn the truth will come out but tí yẹn bá fi àdípa baba Mohbad lórí pé okay òun lọ́mọ ẹ̀kú òun ló ń da gbogbo ayé láàmú náà.
ẹ̀rí tó bá gbé ìyá wọn Fọláṣadé gan á sọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo ètò náà kó sínú tó ń ṣe pẹ̀lẹ́kàn kan yẹn torí kò ní fẹ́ kán gbé ìyá wọn. á ní àwọn ọmọ ọmọ ọ̀sẹ̀ wọn kàn fẹ́ fi tiwọn kó bá ìyá wọn nìṣó á sọ̀rọ̀.
one of them mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ gbogbo akọ̀ ń pariwo lọ́nà akọ̀ àárọ̀ ohun sùn náà ìṣẹ̀ pé èèyàn rí Mohbad lójú ohun gan ni àwọn àdèkọ́ la pa mẹ́ ṣe understand àwọn kọ́ la pa bọ̀bọ̀ yìí but ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ́lẹ̀ àti human feelings pé a kò yẹ kó ṣe kó pààyàn báyìí tó yẹ pé gbogbo èèyàn náà la gbogbo ara máa kú but at the same time bó ṣe pa bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn ò dáná wọ́n pa bí ìgbà tó pa goat meat ni it's not good like that. àdẹ̀wò pé bóyá bàbá Mohbad fẹ́ jà fún justice a mọ̀ pé owó làwọn náà wá ṣó dáa bẹ́ẹ̀ kẹ́ni tó bí ọmọ tó kú kó máa wówó lára àwọn public tó ń jà fún justice kò dáná tó bá gbé bàbá Mohbad I really reason with baba Mohbad for right now. Àti mọ̀ pé gbogbo àwọn ìyá Mohbad yẹn from beginning we all know they are anti-justice. Okay, baba Mohbad tó wá fi irọ́ tó wá fi gbowó lọ́wọ́ everybody tó ń sì tó wá sákò kò dá náà kò dá owó yẹn ló yẹ kéèyàn gbé téèyàn bá gbé baba Mohbad yẹn he will tell the truth because he know the truth ọkọ̀ fẹ́ sọ ni. Wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí parọ́ wọ́n dẹ̀ ní pásítọ̀ làwọn pásítọ̀ kò dẹ̀ kí pásítọ̀ máa parọ́ mẹ́ torí role model náà máa jẹ́ fún àwọn yòókù tó fẹ́ di pásítọ̀ ìgbà táwọn bá ti ń parọ́ sí so àwọn upcoming pásítọ̀ náà àwọn náà máa parọ́. àmọ́ wọn tèmi nìyẹn o téèyàn bá lọ́ọ̀kì bàbá Mohbad àti fucking boy àdúrà yẹn téèyàn bá lọ́ọ̀kì wọn up they will tell the truth mẹ́ torí kò dáa nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe tó fẹ́ 419 everybody yẹn kò dáa náà àwa náà ní nǹkan tiwa tó yẹ ká ṣe we fighting for the boy justice ọwọ́ fẹ́ fi gbogbo wa ọ fẹ́ fi wá gba àmì báwo ló ṣe ń sọ ọ play game pẹ̀lú everybody náà ọwọ́ fẹ́ back out it's not good like that. téèyàn bá rí a couple of people tó petition baba Mohbad or tó get baba Mohbad arrested if you tell the truth then everybody máa balẹ̀ everybody máa lè rojú ṣe nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe with their lives. I mean
right.
That's just
Thank
my
you,
opinion.
Thank
you. Yes, ma'am.
Mo fẹ́ béèrè.
Big boss.
Yes, boss.
Jọ̀ọ́ má bínú torí Ọlọ́run. Sista Teniola, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má bínú o. Mo bẹ̀ yín torí Ọlọ́run ṣẹ gbọ́. Ẹ má bínú. Mọ́míláìtàn ti pè mí. Wọ́n ní ẹ kì í ṣe àǹtí kí ni ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run. Ẹ dáríjì.
Lineards tó jẹ́ wípé tí irú Bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ tá à ń sọ yìí I'm just using Bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ as an example if Bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ wants to talk with us tó bá fẹ́ address one thing as public tó dẹ̀ nílò 1 or 2 people.
Not represent ibẹ̀.
Not NGO, sir.
Bukky ló yẹ kó represent yẹn.
Okay, Bukky Jesse. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but so ti wá rí bó ṣe rí tó jẹ́ pé Bukky chose baba over.
Ẹ̀sà ìfún ilé update.
Okay.
bàbá wà live pẹ̀lú super vibe pẹ̀lú one of àwọn akọrin wọn wọ́n wá béèrè question kan lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ kí ló dé tí wọ́n fẹ́ ó wà live báyìí gan báyìí pé kí ló dé tán ọ̀fẹ́ wọ́n ṣàbẹ̀rẹ̀ question lọ́wọ́ pé kí ló dé tán fi sign bla 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 response bàbá through Shadowmite ni wípé everybody wants to take the lead. So though people àwọn èèyàn kò fẹ́ believe until ìgbà tó wá gẹ́yìn wá sí camera àdẹ̀jú bàbá ń bẹ̀ nísinsìnyí.
Ó yá ẹjọ́ kàtún.
Kí lẹ ló sọ yìí?
Wọ́n ló sọ pé everybody fẹ́ take lead pé gbogbo èèyàn ló fẹ́ jẹ́ number one.
Very truth be told ṣé ká sọ tọrọ tó bá yẹ pé statement ẹni bàbá wọn ní bàbá sọ nìyẹn bàbá is right. Now kí ló dé tí mo fi sọ pé bàbá is right? Ẹ mọ̀ wípé nítorí pé àwọn kan fẹ́ take lead náà ṣe ń ba tàwọn tó ń ṣe justice jẹ́. Nínú ọ̀rọ̀ yìí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Na Timo dey talk, I dey your shop.
You did my shop.
Yes.
Where my shop?
Alaba.
I wan buy the carton on the pali.
You won't buy what? What do you want to buy?
Pali.
That paper pali, what we used to carry package.
Yeah, have you paid money to my account?
No, I think maybe it's there around me.
Huh?
That's why I call you.
So like how many you want to buy?
Then 16 I want to carry.
You want to buy 16?
Yes.
I think you got the wrong number. I won't lie to you. Me and you are ringing. You mistaken. Oh yeah, kí lẹ ìfẹ́ rà, kí ni nǹkan tẹ́ ń tà?
So bí mo ṣe ń sọ lọ sà.
Ó dẹ̀ lè jẹ́ pé Nàìjíríà lẹ́ni wà tó dẹ̀ kọ́ international tẹ̀lé owó sí gbogbo owó ẹ̀dẹ́ yẹn.
Nàìjíríà náà ló wà, Nàìjíríà ló ti pè.
So bí mo ṣe ń sọ lọ sà. Lead yẹn ló mú.
Direct ló pè.
Owó ti lọ. Lead tí everybody fẹ́ take yẹn ló mú àwọn kan rí òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ nílẹ̀ in the first place tí olórí ẹbí ti yọ àwọn point kankan jáde tí ò mú wọn support tí wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní throw stone sí platform. This same question tí a ti ń fà tó mú wọn bú wa wípé ẹ kó gbogbo èèyàn 15 tó wà nínú ilé ṣé that same thing náà kọ́ làwọn kan padà lọ sí orí ẹ̀ lẹ́yìn ìgbà tán ti lé àwa sẹ́yìn tán. Wọn ò dẹ̀ lè lé wa sẹ́yìn wọn kàn ṣeré ni. So if Baba said wípé everybody want to take the lead, that is why tóun ò fi dá wọn York Daddy lóhùn lòun fi is right. Because nǹkan tá a béèrè tán fi ní ká mórí wá ká fọrùn lẹ̀ nígbà yẹn òun náà làwọn náà wá padà lọ béèrè yẹn. So why didn't they give us that support nígbà tá a fi béèrè ńgbà yẹn? Why? All because they wanted to take the lead. Kó lè jẹ́ pé àwọn làwọn ṣiṣẹ́ àwọn tó kù ò mọ nǹkan kan. So he's right. Thank you, sir.
Ben. There are many reasons. Just that it also is one cogent one cause Otoni kí everybody lè gba orí mo fẹ́ gbóríyìn kò jẹ́ kí wọ́n respect iṣẹ́ àwọn tó ti kọ́kọ́ ṣe. That is why somebody like Bukky Jesse can relegate Yeye Kudi. That is why this one can, everybody they shall wọ́n bọ̀wọ̀ fún àwọn tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ tó ti ṣáájú. So and that thing is causing a lot of issues even in Nigeria. Iṣẹ́ àwọn tó bá ti kọ́kọ́ ṣe wọ́n máa pátì ní ìwọ nìkan náà ni your own is the best, your own is the best. So ṣé ká listen sí wọn ni wọ́n ṣe
Mr. Onílé láàrin mi àtẹ̀yìn a mọ̀ pé láàrin mi àtẹ̀yìn nǹkan tí Jòsí sọ yẹn ó right 100% 101 gan mo rate ẹni 101 a mọ̀ pé ó right láàrin mi àtẹ̀yìn as in nǹkan tó sọ yẹn all right ṣùgbọ́n láàrin mi àtẹ̀yìn a mọ̀ pé propaganda ni a mọ̀ pé excuse ló wá láàrin mi àtẹ̀yìn a mọ̀ reason to fine.
Yes ma, you very correct ma, you are very correct ma. Bàbá ò fẹ́ justice ni ó ṣe tẹ̀ láwọn nígbà tí àwa ń sọ nígbà yẹn nígbà táwọn náà wá sọ nsìn tó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ náà ń sọ ó kúrò lọ́dọ̀ tiwọn náà nítorí pé kò fẹ́ justice. Bàbá ò fẹ́ justice ni mà.
Yes, tí another group ti máa pick bàbá nsìn o, hope we all know. Another group ti máa pick bàbá tó dẹ̀ ti máa fọwọ́ ra bàbá lórí lọ́wọ́ tá a wà yìí. Ṣé get àwọn yẹn á tún gbògbó lórí ayé wọn bó ṣe máa lọ nìyẹn. Bọ́dà láti extreme wọn.
Talent stream sí.
Wọ́n ní super vibes, right? AOA.
Ẹ má stream. Ẹ má stream. Bí bàbá fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ máa jẹ́ kẹ́ mu. Tẹ́ bá ti ń stream báyìí, ó lè lady yẹn lè bọ́ sílẹ̀, wọ́n jọ wà nú mọ́tò pọ̀ báyìí, òun àti bàbá jọ wà nú mọ́tò. So wọ́n ń gbọ́ ọgbọ́n táwọn èèyàn ń sọ fún wọn. So tẹ́ bá dẹ̀ ti ń stream báyìí torí ìgbà tí package sọ̀rọ̀, gẹ́yìn ti fẹ́ change ẹ̀mọ̀ package lọ́wọ́ pé ẹ máa drag bàbá lọ́ngbà yẹn, ẹ máa drag ẹ̀ lọ́ngbà yẹn. So ẹ jẹ́ ká
Táwa ni girl yẹn.
Tani gẹ̀yìn again. Who is that girl?
Àwọn èèyàn béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ nísìnyí Sodamite lórúkọ ẹ̀ wọ́n béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ wọ́n ní báwo ló ṣe jẹ́ ṣé wọ́n ní UPA bàbá nísìnyí àbí kinní kan kò respond gbàtí package wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ fàájà tí package fẹ́ ṣépè fún un ló wá open mic pé ẹ máa bú wọn lọ ẹ máa drag wọn lọ́ngbà yẹn kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀.
Another group ni ó ṣe máa lọ nìyẹn it is well.
obìnrin ní ṣáàbí ẹlẹ́fin ṣe ajá ti gbé nǹkan ẹ̀
lórí kid boss ṣebí lady yẹn ni conflator drag tán gbé fọ́tò ẹ̀ lẹ́yìn ọjọ́ tó wá sórí platform super vibes tó wá sọ àwọn nǹkan kan pa bàbá wọ́n náà gbé picture náà drag.
ṣé òun wà lára àwọn royalty thinkers tó rántí láwọn kan náà royalty.
no bó náà pọ̀ close fún bàbá.
Kid boss lady yẹn ni ó pè wọlé ńjọ́ kan tí bàbá ń ṣe show tó sọ pé bàbá ó mọ bàbá láti kékeré bá tí bàbá máa ń gbé Mohbad pọ̀ sẹ́yìn lady yẹn ló sọ ń gbà yẹn pé gospel singer lòun náà pé òun ti mọ bàbá tipẹ́tipẹ́.
òun ni òun àti bàbá jọ kọrin yẹn.
òun nìyẹn yẹ òun ló kọ jíngù yẹn fún orin yẹn fún bàbá ló ra ìtẹ.
ó ti dà kò burú ẹja máa wò. bóyá òun ló máa bá wa gba justice. àléyàn kan máa jáde sẹ́ẹ̀.
replacement rich grace nìyẹn bí ayé kan ti jẹ pọ̀ ta ló mọ̀.
replacement poor grace nìyẹn.
kéèyàn náà yọ̀dí báyìí.
òun náà yọ̀dí rúmùrúmù báyìí.
òun náà ti yọ̀dí dà ó ti tán that's the end. ó di 2026 again no problem.
èmi ò ní báyìí di.
ẹjọ ní public tẹ ṣáà ní tẹ nínú re ẹ̀yin onínúure tẹ jẹ́ public ẹ jẹ́ ká put up actions intellectually let's do something aside from our ẹjọ́ because ó yà mí lẹ́nu bí gbogbo wa ṣe mọ̀ pé bàbá ti dẹ̀yìn lẹ́yìn Bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ a very long time ago tá a ṣe ń hope pé someday Bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ máa sọ̀rọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀ someday Bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ máa sọ̀rọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀ kò yé mi.
Keep us, anything.
Oh yeah.
Well, we have already ironed this out the last time I was here. And that is, you said, is the DNA the way forward? And we said, okay, let's wait for the, what's it called? The result of that. And after that, okay, you want him to be bringing all his steps, his next step, to the public to paste it on his page. I don't understand this Mr. Pet Cage. Pardon the guy. Sorry. You want him to be pasting everything.
Pasting everything. I should come and paste the result of the.
Hold on, mute man.
Allow aristocrats to enlighten you a little because I really enjoyed the way he shed light on the justice system in Nigeria and how things are being done. When somebody is already the case is still ongoing, you want him to come and be pasting his next step, what he's about to do, what he did. I mean, I don't understand all this. At the end of the day.
Sorry. Even though you just insulted me that I don't know anything, they need to enlighten me. Thank you for that. I think you did not get my questions. I think I should be the one to educate you with the way it's going now. Because you jump the old questions, you don't want to answer questions. So, and I don't see reason if you know you are not ready for the people. Because definitely they must ask you questions. People are angry. Look at the old people running here and there for you people, for Baba. Baba now is saying everybody wants to take the lead. So people must ask you question, whether you like it or not. And that was why I asked you first. I said, what role are you playing? Are you Baba's new personal assistant? I'd wanted you to answer that question first. Then I will not.
Please let me answer that question before you bombard me further. Please let me answer that very question. I think I made myself clear the other time that I'm not a spokesperson. Everything I said is based on my own personal what's it called? From my own point of view. I think I said that. I said that he didn't send me to go and maybe do damage control, or maybe I'm being recruited by anybody. Okay, I told you that Super Vibes have been. Excuse me, please let me talk. I've been following Super Vibe more than like since the beginning of this justice that he has started on in his life. I followed him, he followed me back, and we have been friends since more than 2 years. I told him that he should go and check his own page, that he will see since when we started following one another. Me too, I'm also interested in the justice for Mohbad, just like everyone else. And nobody's sending me to go and maybe do damage control or what have you. But I'm saying that, okay, all these critical thinkers, palaver, that happens to be there when they were actually on the WhatsApp call, whatever. And I said that. And I said, okay, this is what I think Baba said he's not going to sign because he's afraid to sign to sue the governor, the president, to sue everybody. That what if it bounces back on him? That anything anybody wants to do, he's ready to follow along, but he doesn't want to sign. And I'm still saying the same thing at the same time. Okay, please let us just wait for. It will come live, or maybe.
So what are you doing? What are you doing here? Let me ask.
That is the problem. Baba will come live, but they will not allow certain question to be asked. Baba will come live, no problem, but they will block some people from coming to ask content question. And I think that is the mistake.
Everybody holds door.
Once you block some people, look at what people are saying.
It doesn't work like that. Let us allow her to speak.
That's what I said. Don't worry. It will come out. I've already answered your question.
So that might calm down.
And I even asked him when I muted. I asked him that.
Calm down.
Wait, please, Super Vibe. I said, is Berekete no longer in the race for justice? He said we are still together. That was what he told me. Right? Look at this all the lady is not the same person on her page. Then I'm who? You feel like I'm you that
don't answer. Don't answer.
See, that's what I'm telling you. Okay, if everybody have access to him, will he still be alive by now? Because there are people that will not not even care about that. The fact that this is a human being, they won't even care. And I've said it, I'm still saying it again.
Okay, all right, let me say something.
I'm not his representative.
Anyway, so you cannot sue a president and a governor. You cannot sue them while they are on seat. Anybody that does that has made a mistake. They should go and remove those two people.
Shaman, 1 second. Shaman, 1 second. Show that mind. You see one thing there. I understand when you say Baba is no longer there with you. See, the truth is this, show that mind. People have gone through a lot, and I'm sure, very, very sure you are aware of that. So when you see people asking questions, I believe at this stage, I want you to always tone down. I know everybody might get angry. To those asking, she has opened the camera like 2-3 times. I know you might get angry, but calm down. You understand? Just calm down and take a chill pill. You understand? When the people are asking questions, they have a reason for asking. It's now in a good light for you to respond very, very well to them. You understand? There is no harm in that. It's not going to do you any harm. Okay, Petkeju, this and this and this and this and this. It's as simple as ABC. Please calm down a bit, please. Okay? All right.
My question did not expose Baba's moves. It's just a straightforward question that will even help us. There's no harm in that question.
Oh, you are invisible.
He will answer all those questions. That was what I said.
Please,
and when Madam Susie was speaking, it was very much with us, and he heard everything she said, and he was even ready to take the mic before Pet Cage snatched that podium and started throwing other questions which were, I don't know. And okay, right now, okay, let me turn on the camera because so many people actually.
All right. Please, don't turn on the camera. Let me have my chance, I beg. To the host, I believe Petcat is okay with his questioning now. That is a direct question to Petcat. Are you okay now?
Aristoka, please go ahead, because she did not answer.
Thank you very much. Don't worry, thank you very much. First and foremost, I greet everyone. Today is my birthday. Give them a little slack, number one. Number two, people that are close to their lovers, you also try to tame your response by telling people, this is what I know and this is my personal response. If people want further clarity, they should go and talk to their lovers, any of them that the question is directed to. That will save them. And don't let us be attacking people. I think this woman came up so that she can say, because she's close to the man, we just need to we don't need to fight her. She is a convict. She's not the real person talking. So we need to shape it. We need to we need to have empathy. Definition of empathy is you put yourself in the stead of the person that something happened to, in terms of sodomite. So, but this is what I want to say. We all knew, and at times I always tell myself, why do we go back all the time? When this matter was taken to Brekete, Brekete said he will give them a lawyer. Brekete said he knew the chairman of the Laboratory Association in Nigeria, and he will tell them to see how they can help to do another postmortem. But everybody, most of the people here, came out and said, no. Berekete can easily be compromised. We need to do our own. And you all went on to do your own. What is the result of your own? And I said something then. If I were Berekete, I would really step out. Because if I am to help this matter, anybody that puts her in this matter, you abuse the person, you tear them, and you make them naked in public. Because most of the people talking don't even know their right from wrong. And when they listen, when they hear, they don't listen. Many people hear, they don't listen. They still come back to ask the same question. Now, Berekete then did his own part. If not for Berekete, let's give it to him. Everybody was saying government have done the autopsy, the what to do, and they are here to do the toxicology. Berekete called the people concerned, Commissioner for Information, PR for Police, and I think what he did to bring them out made them to quickly respond by going to do that thing. He has done something. Did Berekete spend money? Of course, he accommodated people that went there. He accommodated Baba Mohbad. He also came to Lagos. He has done his own. Let nobody abuse Berekete. He has done his part. The part he can do, he has done. He's also a public like us. But this is what I will say. We all got it wrong when most of you and all those people calling themselves true justice, whatever name you gave yourself, you put the whole load of what the public should take responsibility. You put it on Joseph Aloba's neck. He's carrying the load of the whole country. He's going to shrink. And that is what is happening to him. He will be spent. Because when the public is facing the authority, it is a different game when one man is facing it. What most people have done is Aloba. Aloba is not the one prosecuting this case. This is a criminal matter. It's a matter of public interest. Aloba is only privileged as a relative to the disease. So if you need someone that needs to be a forefront on this matter, not Joseph Aloba, because he himself is bereaved. He's a man born with a lot of emotions. Let organization and individual be the one championing it. He will play his part. Number two, public, stop getting involved in DNA matter. It's not your business. It's a civil matter. If anybody feels until they show you the result or you want VDM to follow them to go and check DNA, what the hell is VDM business with DNA, for crying out loud? And this is where we always miss it. What is not our concern is what we make our priority, and we will not get what we should get. Our concern is the criminal matter, which is a criminal investigation. Who are the people not allowing us to get answer? It is the police, it is the Ministry of Justice. Public face them. Oloba cannot do anything. If tomorrow, and I'm not saying exactly that, if tomorrow Aloba himself is culpable in the death of Mohbad, I can't arrest him, I can't sue him as a public. It is police that will say their investigation says so, and he will be arrested. None of us can. The Constitution do not give us that power. The people that listed things that want to sue people, why are you suing people? For what? Don't let us derail ourselves or delude ourselves of the fact that this matter is even yet to go to court for trial. They've only finished inquest. Inquest is a judicial investigation. They finish it. It is not yet to go to court. Police is still investigating. If police is still investigating, why do you want to sue someone? The only reason you might have to sue is probably you want to sue authorities if you are demanding from things from the investigating authority and they've refused to respond. You can only tell the court to compel them to give you answer. We should be smarter than this. Take your pressure away from Aloba. Let's behave as Joseph Aloba does not even exist. Let's behave as if Mohbad does not even have family. But he died. He's a popular person. As a citizen, I am bereaved. If Joseph Aloba himself is hearing me, he cannot tell me I cannot cry more than the bereaved. As a Nigerian citizen, and Mohbad is a Nigerian citizen, the Constitution says I am bereaved. So it is not only him. I am bereaved because his fundamental human right has been violated. They've taken life from him. And his right to life, I can go to court and pressure for it, for him to get the right thing. So don't let us get it confused. So if we are not getting that confused, I think they are not back in their own place. Who is that? Who is that one? I think the Aloba from their own place should be seeking refuge from the public, not the public seeking refuge from the Aloba. Everybody is saying government, someone in powerful place is suppressing things. Fine. But the public in the history of Nigeria always fight government standstill. So who is more powerful? Those people or the people? Now, all I'm saying is this. Leave Aloba alone to whatever he's doing. Those who are supporting, be supporting him. But chart the course as a public and face the Nigerian police and demand from them to do the right thing. Everybody is talking about toxicology, you're talking about forensic and all that. I will tell you today, Nigerian police have the technology to do all those things. If they have not done it, we are the one to call them out and demand that they should do it. We as the public, I continue to say we as the public. Brekete is a part of the public. He has done his part. If Brekete then was saying, I want to help in this toxicology, and the Aloba family and his advisor told him to go and do it separately, what do you expect Brekete to do? He's going to withdraw because the help he wants to provide, you say you don't want. What do you want from him? So it's okay to say he has withdrawn. He has helped it to a place. Where can we all help to take it further? All this time that we have been writing petition, how coordinated has it been? VDM that came out with all the whistleblowing he did, has he, through the lawyers he has, even through his NGO, written the Nigerian police demanding for a reinvestigation on this matter if he so believed? He has not. Has Yomi written the Nigerian police demanding that as an NGO that is representing others, that is representing other people, I am protesting. Now you are not responding. He has gone to CEDPO. They are not responding. Has he written a formal petition and given them a timeline to say respond? And if they don't respond, he goes to court and sue for order of mandamus? We need to think clear. The Constitution has taught us how to fight this thing. Why the Oloba are chasing what they want to chase, we, the public, should chase what the Constitution says we are to be involved. And the Constitution says even government should encourage public to get involved according to Section 46 of Nigerian Constitution 1999 as amended, to get involved in fundamental human rights like this under the doctrine of right to life. Every one of us has a stake in the homicide case of Mohbad. If we are not satisfied, I think what will be in our mouth today is demanding from police to start the investigation all over again. What does that entail? Everybody that has interest in this matter, persons of interest, will all be reinvited, and they will start all over. They will start the questioning all over. Everything that is flying in the public, they can now look through it and use it to start all over. Whether the inquest, appeal of the inquest expires or not, under public demand, we can demand for it to restart. We can demand all this. That is the power that the Constitution has given the public. Does the power give that to Aloba alone? No. Aloba will try, but will they listen? But when the public will try, they will listen. Let's remember in September when this guy died and the father said he wants justice. If not that the public protested, do you think they will have exhumed that body? No, because they knew the public can do and undo public unrest. How are we going to galvanize us to do this together? And stop even blaming ourselves. And all those people that you are close to Aloba, stop putting yourself in harm's way. Let Aloba himself open his platform and give people information. If he cannot, try not to do that, because they will be attacking you. Tomorrow, you will be the one on the headline. Your family will be the one on the headline. They will be shaping for you. Why all you want to do is to help. Allow Aloba to answer. Let's fix what we want to face. And I believe if DNA issue is one of the reasons that police during their investigation will see as something important, police will do it on their own. They don't need the public. They know how to do it. Thank you very much.
Welcome back. That was a beautiful submission. In fact, great, good one from various panelists. They've dropped their opinion, their thoughts, and what they think. As it is, there are people who are for Mohbad's father. There are people who are not for Mohbad's father. As it is right now, it seems certain people are beginning to canvass. That is the proper right word. They are beginning to canvass for donation, although they've not started it, but it's an indirect thing, like, oh, you guys need to see reason why you guys have to do this for Mohbad's father. The man is the one that lost his son. It is not his fault. It is the same pity party thing that they initiated, closing their eyes to the nefarious activities going on behind the scene. Now, they started with this man. He didn't know anything. Was it his fault? He's also a victim. This thing about justice for Mohbad can be likened to the situation we have in Nigeria, where people have they've sort of packaged their life in the most terrible way, designed their life in the most terrible way. People will take shot at the other person, not because they have any valid, but because of their own personal interest. Like, oh, this person, since this person is no longer a friend of ours, let's rubbish that person. Now, let us look at some of the things that has been raised. Let's look at some of the things that have been raised here. It's a serious matter. It's a serious matter. Let's look at some of the few things that have been raised that I believe you and I will have a lot to talk about on it as we proceed on it. I'm sure you want to drop your comments too. So people are questioning. There is a group that is questioning Mohbad's father. They want transparency. They want him to realign himself to the truth. They want to know what and what. They just need answers. They need answers. So this set of people exist. They are the ones questioning, demanding, saying enough is enough, saying that they will not be manipulated into a corner after they've spent their money, put in their time and all of that. They are not going to be pushed into a corner. They will not accept that. They will not allow it. They've spent their money. So they deserve, as human beings, they deserve to know. They deserve answers. Well, you know the thing about life. The thing about life. People will try to cover up. That's what we are seeing here. Let's call a spade a spade. That audio recording that surfaced shows the truth of the matter. But I do understand I understand I understand the sentiment. Why people think Mohbad's father should still be supported. They believe that they cannot pursue this justice by themselves, and they have to rely on the solidarity of Mohbad's father. That is the reason why majority of them are accepting his excesses and all of the action that he has displayed so far. They are accepting it because of this. If not, why won't people question? They say, oh, the man is just a carpenter. A carpenter that said, I know what I'm doing. You guys think I'm dumb? I'm just playing along. So don't think I'm stupid. I am not stupid. I am not dumb. I am up to date with everything that I'm doing. I know what's up. I know what I'm doing. In fact, I am smart and intelligent. And I'm going to show these people how smart I am. I'm going to disgrace them. I'm going to betray them. They think they are smart. They think they know. Now, if someone is to utter such and pretentiously doing all of this with you, and you eventually find out about it, will you still, because you are not friends with, because you do not agree with the other person that was able to gather this and put it out there, you want to find excuses like, oh, I'm not going to accept the truth that is coming from this person. In fact, some people have tagged truth as blackmail. They do not even understand, oh, it's a blackmail. They just want to emotionally damage him. It's a blackmail. It is not the truth. Whereas it is the truth, the reality of that person. So that's what I see on this justice for Mohbad. On one hand, some people are giving reasons why certain things should not continue. On the other hand, we are seeing some people who are saying, no, it is not his fault. It is not his fault. It is not his fault, because they do not agree with certain people because they've not been put in that space of being in charge. So because they've not been put there, whatever it is that comes forth, they call this group of people critical thinkers. They said that apart from raising money, they also take time to look into whatever it is that was confessed at the inquest, and they try to juggle their minds. Apart from updating the public, they try to juggle their minds around it to seek for ways of making sure that things are done appropriately, efficiently. Now, those people have asked Mohbad's father to put pen to paper, and he has refused. He has refused to put pen to paper. Why? And they said that part of what they included is the president of Nigeria. They're saying they have the right to include the president of Nigeria. They have the right to put the governor of Lagos State. This possibly they did it to kind of, even though it might not be effective because you cannot petition the president, but probably they did this so as to gain the attention of the presidency and also caution the governor who said something that he should not have said ever. Is Mohbad the first person to RIP? Why are they acting as if? Now that shows that these people do not value human lives. If you value human life, you will not say the life of one person is just one of those things. But if it were their own children, they would have done differently. They would have raised dust. And that's when you will realize that their own child is not like one of those children. Their own child is more than 1 million children. You know what I mean? You know the way these guys act, the way they behave. So that's what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what your thoughts are. I don't know what you think of it. But as it is right now, Mohbad's father has lost that trust that people had for him, the trust they had in him. He doesn't have it anymore. And people are ready to go all the way to show to him that you cannot manipulate the public. And for those who are still loyalists of Mohbad's father, who are willing to donate to whatever Mohbad's father is for, they can go ahead to donate. Nobody's going to say, do not donate to Mohbad's father. Do not do this and that. No, that would be wrong. Nobody's going to say, do not donate. Anybody can donate to Mohbad's father and donate to whatever it is that it stands for. And it's a choice. It's a choice. But as it stands, money is going to be regulated. That's just the thing. Money is going to be regulated. It's not going to be business as usual anymore, where money will be assessed anyhow. That will now give Mohbad's father that, courage to talk to people who are donating money anyhow.